My dad was a pastor, and when we lived in Toledo, Ohio, he had a small church, and every Saturday morning we found ourselves at the church preparing for Sunday. Sometimes it was just cleaning up, sometimes it was going out into the community. On one occasion, we went to church on Saturday to hand out some flyers inviting people to a community event, and we were just hoping that people would show up. And so we got there, and I remember one of the volunteers, when we arrived, he came up to my dad and he said to him, "Listen, Pastor Tim, I feel like God wants me to bless you with this because you've just been such a blessing to me and to my family since we've come here." Then he proceeds to hand my dad a crisp $100 bill. Now, listen, me and my brother, we're elementary school age at the time. So when we saw that $100 bill and how crisp it was, we thought that we had made it. I mean, we were the elite. We're part of the one percenters at this point. That's what we're thinking. And also, we're both spending it in our minds. You know how little kids do. As soon as you get something, it's gone. You may as well not be holding the money. You're holding the toy or whatever the case may be. So we go out into the community, and this is a poor part of Toledo, and there's a lot of homeless people around the area. Well, as we're handing out flyers, a homeless man asks for money. And, me and my brother, we're used to that. So we just say, "Hey, no thanks. There's nothing we can do." My dad proceeds to reach into his wallet, take out this crisp $100 bill, and give it to this man. So now me and my brother, we're stunned because the money that we spent is gone, and it hasn't been used to purchase the toys that we had in mind, or the pizza or McDonald's. The homeless man is also stunned because he was not expecting this much money. Maybe he's expecting a nickel or a dime or a few dollars, or more likely than not, he's expecting somebody to say, "There's nothing I can do, sorry." So he's stunned, we're stunned. My dad just keeps on moving as if nothing's happened. So later on our way home, we asked our dad, we worked up the nerve to ask him as if he spent our money, but we said, "Why'd you give that homeless guy that $100? And I'll never forget what my dad said to us. He said, "God gave it to me so that I can give it to this homeless man. He needed it a lot more than I needed it." That is the best lesson on stewardship and generosity that I'd ever heard. Thank you, Dad.